quick. We're going to talk about table manners and etiquette. Yesterday, I posted in my community tab. If you did not see that post, go over in my communities tab that Hubbyliciousness took me out for breakfast and he ordered for me. And I asked the question, who remembers why you allow your husband or your date to order for you? Maybe I should have said if he's that type of guy, because a few ladies got offended. Oh, I'm grown. I ain't gonna let nobody order for me. And that's what I said. Okay, good for you. And I was literally saying like, oh, okay, good for you. Or I'm grown. I ain't letting nobody offer me. Oh, okay, then this is not for you. And a few of the ladies got offended and they thought I was being nasty in my response. And I was literally saying, well, okay, this is not for you, because I asked the question, who remembers why you allow him to order for you? And maybe I should preface, I'll put that up here, if he is that type of guy, because every man is not that type. And every woman is not that type. And so, ladies, this is why you will always hear me say it is important for you to know what type of man you're looking for. Okay, it is extremely important. And a lot of you ladies, a lot of beautiful girl, you'll tell me, Janice, all I meet is Pookies and Raries. And I will tell them, well, you need to change your environment. So if all you're meeting is Pookie and Ray Rays, you need to change your environments, because that's what I was. I was meeting good guys, but I wasn't meeting Michaels, okay, and the Russells. We call them Russells, okay? And so when I turned my 34th, I was on the bed, enjoying my first new book, and the Lord was like, it came to me, girl, you're 34 still single. The Lord said, get up and get out. And so what I did was I placed myself in the environment of the type of men that I like. Okay, I don't do Pookies and Raries. I do the Russells, okay? And so, ladies, this is why it is important for you to know what type of guy you desire, what type of guy you want. And if you're attracting the wrong guy, then either change your environment or kind of say, well, maybe there is something about me or something on me why I continue to attract the wrong guy. Because when I was young and single, walking down the street, Pookies and Raries didn't come up to me. They wouldn't talk to me. If I so happened to go to the corner store, they would say, good afternoon, miss, or good evening. They wouldn't talk to me like they talked to the other girls, because I set myself apart. They saw me. I got up every morning, go to school and work with my baby. I come home every evening with my school and work with my baby. I wasn't hanging out in the street. I was going to a house party. They saw me going to church on Sunday. So they knew she's different. So they didn't come up and talk to me. So that's what I was saying. I met some decent guys, but the type of guy that I wanted, my Michael, I just wasn't meeting him. And I was not meeting him because I was not putting myself in his environment. Let's think about Ruth. Ruth had to do what? Put herself on Boaz's farm. Notice Boaz wasn't interested in none of the women that was already on the farm. Notice Ruth. Naomi told Ruth, girl, you don't need them. You want a Boaz, okay? Same thing with Rachel and Jacob and Rebecca and Eleazar. And the most perfect example is Esther. I'm not going to spend too much time because I'm writing on, but if you think about Esther was just a common girl. She was just a common Jewess who was a virgin. And the king was looking for a wife. What a lot of people missed was it took Esther, I believe, a year before she actually went into the king. Why? She had to learn. She had to get herself acquainted to the king's environment. Okay? She didn't just go in on the king, because see, the king is used to a certain type of treatment. So when I said in my comment section that this is not for you, I literally means that this is not for you, Because the type of man who knows how to order for their ladies is on a different level. Perfect example. Mike and I went to Tops yesterday. Tops is just a regular family breakfast, family restaurant. Everybody goes there. You go Tops, you see all kind of people there. Young man, we were sitting facing a young man. His name is Jonathan. He came up to the table. He says, "Good morning, folks. My name is Jonathan." He looked like this. "My name is Jonathan." "Good morning, Jonathan." He turns to my husband and says, "What will you have?" My husband says, "My wife will have what I always have, and I will have." Why did he do that? Because it's etiquette. It's table etiquette. Okay, and I said to you ladies, you go to some of these nice restaurants. I thought about it because I said Tops is just a regular restaurant. When you go to those restaurants, you have to make reservations. You can't just pull up. You have to make reservations. The only thing they say to the ladies, "Good afternoon" or "Good morning, ma'am," and they talk to the gentleman. Why? Etiquette. Now, in the video, if you didn't catch the video, I ain't gonna do it again. Okay, those are gonna be private classes, mentorship. Okay, you're gonna have to pay for those. But I did, if I stay on long enough with y'all could get me to spill some of the secrets. In the video, real quick, I told you guys, knife and fork, napkins, and I think I did the bread and the butter. So, question, do not Google it. Don't Google it. Who remember what does this mean? If you're at the table and you're eating and you put your knife and fork like this, what does that mean? Who remembers? I said in the video, like I asked yesterday, who remembers what this means? Because at a dinner table, you're talking to the host and you're talking to the waiter or the waitress just by your actions. And so when you do your knife and fork like this, who remembers? What does it mean? When you do your knife and fork like this, what does it mean? Up, down. Who remembers what it means? I also talked to you ladies about how to use a napkin when you go out. Pookies and Ray Rays don't know nothing about this, okay? Who remembers how to fold your napkin? How do you use a napkin? Do you put it up here? Or how do you fold your napkin? Last one. Who remembers? I think I might have done this. Who remembers what this means? What does that mean? Do you remember? Both of them. Who remembers what this means? Okay, I don't want them to look like gang signs. They're not gang signs. But it's table manners, table etiquette. When you're at the table, you're speaking to the waiter and the waitress, or the waitress, the host, and how a table is set. Who remembers that? I have to go, y'all. My godmother taught me this when I was 20. So you could meet you a good husband. You need to learn to table etiquette and table manners, how to set a table. Wine glass, champagne glass, white wine, red wine, water glass. Okay? 3 forks. You have forks and knives. How do you use them? What do they all mean? I have to go. Okay? I love you. Remember to show me love I know some of you guys are asking me to do it on here, but I'm tired. I can't. Okay? Look for that video I did. The live I did. It's all in there. Show me love with my new book, 23 Types of Guys You Might Meet, Moments of Gratitude series, The Naked Wife. In Christ I Am. This thing is a lie again. Show me love with my t-shirts on Etsy or Redbubble or Teespring right below. I have to change this one because I changed that design. And my pillow, I ordered a pillow. It's coming very soon. It's taking a long time. Take the cookie off the table. Check this out. This one is flying off the shelves. This is, don't let your kid purr you the wrong way. I know somebody said, I forgot who said purr is spelled wrong, but it's actually intentional purr, because there's purr and then there's purr. Because sometimes it's one little thing. You can lose your foothold by just one little thing, and you always have to stay on top of it. Okay, husband is a choice. Okay, I'm gonna come right back and I'm gonna talk about Married at First Sight season 12. I've made my decision on the cover. The book is uploaded and hopefully we'll be getting it soon. Okay, thank you for those of you who voted. Come right back. We're gonna talk real quick about Married at First Sight. What time is it? And then I'm gonna try to finish that Vernisha interview. Okay, I know you guys emailed me. She did a new one last night. I'm gonna try to listen to it today, and I'm gonna try to listen to Kyra's video. The reason why I'm not listening too much of Kyra's interviews is because I basically said about Kyra everything I could have said. And a lot of women are not like Kyra, okay? A lot of women, most women are like Vernisha. This is why I spend a lot of time on the whole Vernisha thing, because most women date like Vernisha. Very, very few women date like Kyra, okay? Because you keep on hearing say, I want to get to know you more. I want to get to know you more. Vernisha jumps all the way. I have to run, babes. I have to run. See you later. Let me know what you think. Have you ladies been to etiquette school? How many of you been to etiquette school? How many of you have taken some kind of etiquette lessons? Okay, I did etiquette classes. I did the wine, and I went to learn about wines. Okay. Ladies, when you go out, you know, to those very nice restaurants, you have 3 wine glasses. Which one do you use? Which glass means what? What does the little skinny glass mean? What does the round? You need to, ladies, depending on the type of man you're trying to attract. This is why I say get yourself in those environments. Okay, there's pookies. Pookies don't know nothing about what we're talking about. Okay. But if you're trying to get on a certain caliber of men, you need to take etiquette classes, okay? Because when he takes you out, you don't want to be embarrassed, and you don't want him to embarrass you. When he take you to a very nice restaurant, the way to come up, you're like, yeah, I want to have the creamy chicken. No. You need to learn that etiquette is he orders for you. That's called table etiquette, table manners. Okay, you need to learn that. Okay, because you'll embarrass him. I heard a girl on YouTube, she said that her guy took her to a very nice Italian guy, took her to a very nice restaurant. She didn't know what the wines mean. She didn't know what glass to use. The waiter came up and he was like, that was it. He never called her again. Because you get her, okay? You don't know table etiquette. For those of you ladies who is trying to get another caliber of men, you need to learn. All right. I love you. I have to run. I'll be back later. Bye.